Hello there, people. I believe this is the first time I'm going live before the teams actually start playing. I normally go live on kickoff or just after kickoff or very late in the second half. um, just see if it's all working. Okay, there you go. I've got to update the thing, obviously. But yeah, one last group. Iran's fate is also decided here. If Algeria, Austria both draw, that's the game I'm obviously watching a audio on. They both go through. But if one loses, they might have an issue. Let me check what goal difference Iran have. Iran have a 0 goal difference. Okay, so if there is a winner, either Algeria or Austria get eliminated, and the winner plays Spain, and Iran will stay in the World Cup. If there's a draw, both Austria and Algeria will go through. Iran eliminated, Austria still play Spain. So yeah, lose you're out, win you play Spain. Draw, both you go through. We'll see how this goes down. Just got to get the scoreboards up. Moment of silence for the Venezuela earthquakes. This thing takes ages to load. Okay, there you go. Yep. Only Mexico have won all three games. France have as well. Mexico and France. Argentina could become a third team to do that. Could. What was Argentina's lineup? Yeah, they did rest Messi, as you'd expect. And McAllister, Montiel, DePaul, Enzo Fernandez, Armada. Still, they got Martinez and Alvarez up front. So it's not completely weak. So as things stand, that is the table. Algeria and Austria would both go through. Austria would play Spain. Algeria, I think, might play Switzerland. Let me check it. Yeah, Algeria will play Switzerland, and then they play the winner of Colombia-Ghana. Argentina scored but was offside. Nothing better than watching football on a gloomy day. Over here it's not gloomy. The irony, right? It's been very hot the past few days, past week or so. Too hot. The amount of I open one window slightly, and the amount of insects that come in this room is insane. They're still flying around. To be fair, there was a big one in here yesterday. I don't know where it is now. I don't remember it leaving. But it's just been hot, hot, hot over here. At my workplace, they've been giving out free water. They're just bringing this massive block of water bottles. And yeah, here you go, free water. They also did free ice cream on Wednesday, but I was off. I was just like, how dare you? On my one day off, that's when you do it? They had an ice cream van and had it parked outside our workplace. And they gave us all a voucher for one free ice cream. Then of course you can buy more if you want to pay for more. And I'm just like, why they got to do that on my day off? What's going on? Why can't I do it for 2 days? Fridays at work, a couple of beers with lunch. A couple of beers? My word. No alcohol out where I work. Take an hour break, I see. So I checked the goal difference of Iran, which is 0. Austria are on 0 as well. Algeria on -2. So if Austria win, Austria play Spain, Algeria out, Iran play Switzerland. If Algeria win, Algeria play Spain, Austria out, Iran play Switzerland. If it's a draw, Iran are out, Austria play Spain, Algeria play Switzerland. So either way, Austria are screwed. Algeria with a draw could get something more favourable. Austria can't play Switzerland. That's what we were getting at here. They simply can't lose. Algeria obviously can't lose either. It's just that if Algeria get a draw, they get a much better game than Austria do. But there's no way Austria can get that game. So Austria can't even think about having that scenario because they just can't do it. Messi on the bench, Ronaldo would never. He probably would have scored at least a couple goals in this, so. Obviously, they're thinking about the knockout game, but they're one of the last teams to play, I think. They get extra. Let me check. Actually, I can check on the browser. Got it open. Yeah, they play Friday. It'll be Saturday New Zealand when it starts. It'll be 11 PM Friday UK time. They've got a nice 5-day gap. Like, if Messi doesn't play this game, he's it's like a week and a half off, and it's like that's not always what you want. You kind of want to you don't want to play too much, but you don't want to play. You don't want to not play as well because you want to keep your match fitness up. So surely they'll bring him on. Just like keep him sharp. So, oh yeah, speaking of Ronaldo and Messi, they can now only face off in the final if they both get there. If Portugal won earlier, they could have faced in the quarterfinal, but they didn't win earlier. Argentina could face Colombia in the quarterfinal, though. You know, when Argentina play Cape Verde, I'm going to be supporting Cape Verde, but I don't think they'll win. But you know, because they got a draw against Spain, you know, I believe in a slight chance. Come on, 20-25 minutes. Yeah, that's what I expect. At some point in the second half, probably. Sounds about right. 20-25. That'd be amazing if that ever to happen after that nation break. Indeed. That would be an incredible like one last one last face off. I didn't have a free kick. I want to kind of look over at that while I'm listening to Algeria Austria. Nothing much has happened in this game anyway. Goal Argentina. Free kick. Lo Celso. Very good goal. Very, very good goal. That was sublime. Probably should have turned my audio on for that one. I was about to update the wrong team, the wrong game. I need to update that as well, to be fair. Update one, update the other. Yeah, it was incredible. Bet Messi could have scored that one. Stat pad some goals, you know. Can't believe it's happening again. The game I've got muted is the one with more goals. I don't know if you're here in the stream or I mentioned it, Ben, but Kansas City is not in Kansas. Just thought I'd let you know. One of the stadiums is in Kansas City. Hydration break now in both games. It's getting booed heavily with Algeria, Austria. They're playing Mr. Brightside and Algeria Austria game. Don't know what song they've chosen in the Argentina game, but it's a banger of a song to be fair. It's just, you know, it's played a lot. We love Mr. Brightside in England. I love it too. Would England host the World Cup again? I hope so, but it seems like it may not happen until at least 2042, That's if we're lucky to get that one. Apparently, the US are interested in hosting again in 2038 because they're eligible to host it that year. Believe it or not, it can't go to the same continent 2 tournaments in a row. So that's the one rule. The next one is kind of in 3 continents, so that kind of like changes things up a bit. So there's going to be 3 games in South America. Then the rest of the tournament is going to be in Portugal, Spain, and Morocco. Morocco's actually not that far from Spain, but still, that's 2 different continents. So the World Cup after that, it cannot be hosted by South America, Europe, or Africa. And it's Saudi Arabia have won it. Saudi Arabia have won the bid for that one. So that's an Asian World Cup. Asian teams can't host it in 2038, but apparently the US want to host it that year. So maybe the next European one will be 2042, if that. But yeah, I think England deserves to host it more than once. Like, we already hosted it once, and the fact that US could have it 3 times before then is kind of crazy. I have no issue of like countries hosting it more than once. Like Mexico have had 3 now. I have no issue with that. It's just that I feel like England deserves another one. And yeah, as you said, we got the stadiums for it. We got like four big ones just in London. So it's just like and that's not even counting the 2 in Manchester, Liverpool. They've expanded their stadium. Obviously, Everton Stadium there as well, a new one. Newcastle, despite being around for a long time, is still a huge stadium and a really good stadium. Even Sunderland Stadium is really good. That could definitely host all World Cup games. Yeah, as you said, like, we haven't got to build much. Our main budget would be focused into security, I guess. I mean, I don't new stadium during that time. Yeah, for sure as well. I've just looked up the Argentina game. Have they got a penalty? I see players claiming for it and a player down holding his face. Like, what's happened? Just seeing a replay now. Oh no, it's not a penalty. No, it's just a missed chance. He just got kicked in the face. Okay, I see. It hit the crossbar though. It's kicked in the face on the rebound. Go Austria! Go Austria! Algeria need to score now. As it stands, Austria play Spain, Algeria out, Iran play Switzerland. If Algeria winning, it'd be the same thing other way around. Iran would play Switzerland, Austria would be out, Algeria would play Spain. If it's a draw, Austria still would play Spain, Algeria would play Switzerland, and Iran would be out. So Algeria need to equalise, or they are eliminated. Arnautovic, this guy's still kicking about, They're checking a penalty, yeah? Messi could have hat-trick by now. If they give this one as well. Oh my days. Oh, it's offside, it's offside. Arnautovic almost scored a second goal straight away, but he was offside and he missed. He put it just wide, but he was through on goal straight away. But he was offside and he missed. Go Argentina. Martinez converts to pen. Messi could have scored a few goals. Could have stat padded his golden boot. Austria actually trying to win. Fair enough. I mean, look, Austria either Austria have no need to play for a draw, because if they draw or win, they play Spain. Like either way, they play Spain. If they lose, they're eliminated. So for Austria, there's no need for them to play for a draw. Algeria, however, they really need a draw. To be fair, Messi against tired legs. I kind of just want, because he's broken Klose's record. I kind of just want him to like increase that a little bit, because if he stops scoring now, I think Mbappe will catch him. And Mbappe will catch him anyway. I think in the next World Cup, Mbappe will still be there, and he's gonna score more goals. He's gonna break it eventually. It's going to be Mbappe's record at some point or another. I would just like to see Messi keep it just for this World Cup until the next one. And he's only 2 ahead of Mbappe right now, so, you know, Mbappe's also equaled Klose's record. Cristiano has 10, I believe, now. Harry Kane has 11. He's now England's highest scorer at the World Cup. It was previously Gary Lineker on 10. So that's, you know, he equaled it against Croatia, and then he's broken it. Every time I look over to the other screen, Argentina just full on attacking. They're not bothered about taking it easy at the moment. So as it stands, 2 teams with 3 points go through, and that's Senegal and Iran. If Algeria score, only Senegal will go through out of those 2. But Algeria need to score. Austria playing much better. Watching Riyad Mahrez play this World Cup is painful, because I really love watching him play. He was one of my favourite Premier League players, especially when he was at Leicester. But my word, mate, because he's like 35 now or something. He's a lot slower. He's not sharp on the ball. I just watched him lose the ball so cheaply. I'm just like, maybe there's someone younger on the bench that can do something a bit more, because he's not doing much. Oh, the Portugal vs Colombia game, you just won goals? Well, you know, the other game in that group had 4 goals, so I guess you just got unlucky with the game that you picked. I got unlucky too, because I literally, even though I watched both, I watched one on mute, and that was Congo. Side netting from Algeria, so close. What's this bing bong sound you always hear? What bing bong sound? Is there a ghost in my room? I am now confused. What? Oh, you mean at the game? Not in my room. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It sounds like an airport announcement thing, to be honest. I don't know what exactly it is, to be honest. But it sounds like what you hear at the airport before someone announces something. I thought you meant in my room. I'm just like, there's something going bing bong in my room? I was not aware of this. I confused myself for about 30 seconds there. If I find out what it is, I'll tell you. I just have no clue. But I've been hearing it too. I've been hearing it quite a few games this World Cup. Nice from Mahrez. Oh! Algeria just hit the post. I don't know who that was, but incredible shot is the post. Flippin' heck. If I went to Frank London Speak, I would have seen England play. Yeah, I know. We drew 0-0 though, so it's probably good that I couldn't do that. Oh yeah, did you see? I don't know if you want spoilers or not. Maybe you know already, but did you see the recent event? As in, like, it happened like literally hours ago. I was at work today. We were on a perfect day. There was a WWE pay per view at 6 p.m. and then England at 10. Something incredible happened in the wrestling. I'll tell you that much. Something that's a long time coming. Oh, you saw a reaction clip to it. I'm just like, finally. I was just so surprised because I wasn't expecting it to happen. But he deserves it. He's worked hard and he's one of the best wrestlers there. So I'm glad he's finally got it. If he loses next week, oh my days, I am booking a flight to meet Triple H personally myself to tell him how disgusted I am. A written complaint is not enough. I gotta complain to his face. I'll be sure to ask for a photo first though. Yep. How have Algeria not scored? That was a big chance. Did you think it was offside? I don't know. Same for Scotty rematch SummerSlam? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Where's Brock Lesnar at? I'm surprised they aren't doing a match number 3 between him and Oba. But obviously Oba is the underworld title match now, so I don't know what's going on there. Go! Go Algeria! Go Algeria! Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Great finish. Maybe costing the title? Maybe. Yeah, that's a possibility. It's a good way to protect Roman as well. Sorry, not protect Roman. Protect Ober, I mean. Roman's protected regardless if he wins, but like if it would be a way to have Ober lose without, you know. Because if they're not going to have him win now, then, you know, you want to do it in a way where he's still, you know, where the loss doesn't hurt him. Great finish. As it stands, Iran are out. And both of these teams go through. Austria's situation hasn't really changed. Either way, they play Spain. Unless they lose or they'll be out. But win or draw, they play Spain. Austria not far off getting a second. Austria are going for the win. There's talks. Zilliff had too much on the bloodline soon. Interesting. I look over to the left and Argentina have players have heads in their hands. Oh wow, that's a pretty big miss there from Otamendi. Just wide. There is half time in the Austria game. Just waiting for the Jordan game to end now. Still 40 seconds left approximately, minimum. Possession 51 to 49. In the Algeria Austria game. Austria had more shots though, 7 shots to no, Algeria had more shots actually, 7 shots to Austria's 5. Alright, I will be back for the second half. Be right back. Alright, second half about to begin. Austria just subbed on 3 people. One of the guys' names is Wanner. W-A-N-N-E-R. I genuinely read Wanker for about 2 seconds. But his name is Wanner. Probably not pronounced Wanner. Speaking of wankers, George's here. Well, you finally arrived, Jordan. You're 2-0 down, mate. You've been asleep this whole half. Unbelievable. Yeah, the tables haven't updated. There you go, that's more like it. The last half before the knockouts. Gonna record my predictions after this, so I'm not sleeping straight away. No breaks until the day between the last 16 and the quarterfinals. Jess Park Goat. What? Oh. I see. Sleepy prediction. Yeah, I'm doing sleepy predictions the last 2 rounds as well. Did my predictions for the group stages like after a late game, after match day 1, match day 2. Because it would be like match day 1 ends at like 4 AM or 5 AM and then match day 2's the next day at 6 PM. Same day. I'm not gonna lie, when you said the name, no. Then I googled, I'm just like, oh, her. No, my mind initially went to like an actress or something. It didn't go towards football. She's your favourite footballer? I genuinely don't think I've seen you mention her. That's why I was so confuddled. Never forget her again. Okay, man, relax there. Oh, Argentina scored, but it's offside. Yeah, it is offside up to replay. I do like when pictures have lines on them to help you see an offside without technology. I don't think tonight will have the same drama of last night. Iran supposedly scored a winner in the 93rd minute. Then it was a long VAR check and it was offside. And then they had 2 big chances and they missed both chances. Incredible save by the goalkeeper, to be fair. Don't know if we get that today. Unless Algeria go down, then they have to obviously go and win. You know the scenarios here, George. Austria win. Austria plays Spain. Algeria are out. Iran plays Switzerland. Algeria win. Algeria plays Spain. Austria out. Iran plays Switzerland. Draw, as it stands right now. Austria still play Spain. Algeria plays Switzerland, and Iran are out. Nice and simple. Either way, Austria can't play Switzerland. They have to play Spain or get knocked out. Those are the two options. Algeria have a bit more flexibility. They can play Spain, play Switzerland, or go out. And Iran are just sweating. Yep, Austria are screwed. They are very much screwed. I tell you what, the winner of Switzerland and Algeria, as it stands, Switzerland play Algeria. And the winner of that plays the winner of Colombia v Ghana, and then they face either probably Argentina. Argentina play Cape Verde, who play the winner of Australia Egypt. Sorry. So I have Argentina, Cape Verde, Australia, Egypt, Switzerland, Algeria, Colombia, Ghana. One of those is in the quarterfinal. Or the semi-final. Wait. No, quarter-final. No, wait. No, semi-final, yeah. That's Argentina's route to the semi. Where they could face maybe Brazil, maybe England, maybe Mexico. Ivory Coast, Norway is tasty. I like that one. Winner plays Brazil or Japan. England winning a lot? I hope so, mate. Flippin' heck. So if the women win next year, you're just going to use this clip as saying, I called it. with Jess scoring the winner. I finally see a satisfying scoreboard. Every single time I'm doing this, one game's like 30 seconds ahead or whatever. Obviously in the second half you can't help it, different added times and delays to kick off and stuff like that. But even in the first half, games will be like 30 seconds apart, even 10 seconds apart. It annoys me. This one looks exactly the same. I like that. First time I've seen it in sync. You lost a feed for a sex. What on earth? One like equals one sex. He's redeemed the one like on the stream. My window's still open, by the way. Maybe someone can hear me. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you a timestamp because it's a bit embarrassing, but one of the streams yesterday for the 1 AM games, it was the 1 AM games, there was this big fly. When I say big fly, it was, you know, it's a fly, it's small, but it's big for a fly. It looked like a living helicopter, like a mini helicopter. I don't know what it was, but it looked like a little like stick thingy, right? And it was quite big. It was the biggest thing I've seen in terms of what's been in this house. Aside from, I've seen a bigger spider, but yeah, biggest insect. Scared the crap out of me. I was watching it fly around. I'm just like, why is it so big? Made me jump, and then I turned off the camera, muted the stream, and got up. And I looked around for like 2 minutes, and there was nothing there. I'm just like, how's it disappeared as soon as I get off the stream? I just got off my chair and just stood at the outside of the bedroom. Then I'm just like, okay, let me just go back to my stream. Went back to my stream. Then it turned up like 5 minutes later. And it was flying next to me. I started screaming and I got up. I didn't mute. I didn't turn my camera off, I just literally just shot straight up and just moved over there. And then it disappeared again. I'm just like, is this thing trolling me? Then after stream ended, it came back. Watched it fly around a bit. Tried to get it out of my bedroom. Oh, Jordan have scored. Well done, Jordan. You see, you finally wake up and you score. Yeah, I watched it fly around my bedroom. I tried to get out of my bedroom into the corridor or something, at least out of my room. But I couldn't, and then it just disappeared. I haven't seen it since. Austria score! Austria score! Why have I got an exclamation mark on the title? Now, Algeria have to equalise again. I always forget what everyone predicted in the group chat, but I know two of us had 4-0 and one of us had 4-1. Who had 4-1? You're the only one that's still on in the Argentina game. I think I said 1-1 for Algeria. Austria have been, they've been showing more desire to win, which makes sense. They don't benefit from a draw. They play Spain regardless, or they go home. So they have no reason to sit back or anything. Okay, it must have been Harry that had 4-1 then. As it stands, Iran are playing Switzerland. They'll definitely take that draw. You thank Jim Halpert? Might need Messi now. I mean, they're guaranteed first regardless, so unless they want 9 points out of 9, there's no need to be urgent. But they probably will bring Messi on, just to keep his match fitness, match sharpness, because otherwise he's on like a 10-day break or something before the knockout game. I don't think they want that. Oh, Jordan's left the stream to play right back. That's crazy. I thought he was the whole team. Okay, 5-1 then. Maybe 5-2. Maybe we let Jordan have another go. You know what I think? I think we should let Cape Verde have a 2-goal head start on Argentina. It's only fair, I reckon. Just level the playing field. All right, just let Cape Verde score 2 goals in the first minute, and then we'll have some fun. I take back what I said earlier about Mahrez being dodgy on the ball now compared to how he used to be. Mahrez just equalised for Algeria. Messi is now on. He's been subbed on. Well worked team goal. Mahrez finished it fantastically. Yeah, Lo Celso's a decent player. It's just, it's not always worked out for him. But yeah, he's good. You're pretty close from earlier, Ben. You said 20, 25 minutes. 30 minutes, and it's not too far off. There's Riyad Mahrez's 39th Algeria goal. Early Slimani has more. He has 40 something. I didn't read the whole graphic. I think he said 45 or something. I updated the wrong scoreboard, I just realised. My bad. Flippin' heck. My stream's all over the place. There we go, that's better. If Austria score again, Algeria in serious trouble. Need to defend properly. The top 8 table is competitive. The third place table. Currently there's 7 teams on 4 points. So, you needed 4 to get through. Early Senegal on 3 points, currently going through. If this game has a winner, then obviously there'll be 2 teams on 3 points going through with Orion. Yeah, hello Jord. So yeah, no, I live in London. I just live in a part of London that's a bit more, you know, less tall buildings and more green. You know, there's a few big parks near me, and there's a fair amount of trees on my road. Obviously, there's snails outside, right outside the flat at night. Foxes running about. There's cats, but not wild cats. Obviously, pets. They don't just roam around the street that much. But yeah, there's a lot of insects around there and a lot of spiders too. I need to get over my fear of spiders, to be honest. That's the one I need to get over because they actually eat these insects, all these flies and bugs and all these ants and stuff. Like the spiders eat them, so you know. Shame you can't have a pet spider. One that will never attack you. I mean, spiders don't attack, to be fair. They only when they feel threatened, but you know, as in they don't attack people anyway. You don't think I've seen George WH in a stream before? Well, now you've seen him. He is my #1 Twitch subscriber. He subscribed for almost, I think, 47 months now in total. He's been in plenty of streams, but mainly on Twitch, not as much on the YouTube scene. But he pops in and out, you know. Exotica Davidoff. Yeah, there's I don't know why there's so many insects love coming in here. It's weird because the window's not fully open, and it's also covered by a blind. Yeah, there is a gap there to go around the blind, but they got to navigate pretty well to get in this room. Because the window's open like this. So this is the wall, and then the window's open like this. No, actually like this. Yes, one of those It's one of those windows open outwards. It opens outwards, but it's like slightly open. It's one of those windows. So it's open from the bottom. Like this, basically. It's like this. It's not even like this. It's just like, it's at a slight angle. So they got to go down, they got to go up through the window, down the window, then into the gap between the window and the blinds, which are down. And they got to go round the blinds just to get in this room. And somehow there was like 15 of them in the 15 little ones in the same room at some point a few days ago. Joe Exotic YouTube streamers just stabbed off big bugs in his bedroom. Flippin' heck. There is one in the corner. They love that corner for some reason. I see another one in another corner actually. Couple little ones, not really scary. I mean, I'm aiming to stream Monday and Tuesday. I'm already a few streams behind. But I need to finish Battlefield. Yeah, someone set up a playlist. We definitely got to do a GTA stream. I want to finish Battlefield and play some Call of Duty. I want to get the James Bond game because I want to play it and I want to finish it before September. That's when Wolverine comes out. I want to play the Life is Strange game as well. I didn't buy it, but it came out in March. The brand new one, the last one. So I need to buy that and James Bond. Well, I don't need to buy them, but I want to. I want to play them before September. Play Wolverine when that comes out, and then GTA and the new COD as well. I'm gonna get that. There's a couple other games I got as well that I want to complete. A couple old games. When do you reckon we can squeeze GTA in? I don't know, to be honest. But obviously, like after the last 16, the gaps start to come up. Just bear in mind, I got a flight the day after World Cup final. If England win the World Cup, if England actually do it, then I've missed time at holiday really badly. I'm going for a week only. I'm sure there'll still be parades after a week. See if that happens. I don't know what song they're playing in the Argentina game, but over here they're playing "Hey Baby, Ooh Ah, I Wanna Know, Will You Be My Girl?" Yeah, by that point I already I went live and then I shared it onto like 3 different YouTube channels in the community posts. Then I shared it on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. As in like the Discord for my channel. I've just told everyone I'm playing Apex. I'm not coming off this game now. It's a bit late. Played 4 games. Actually got a win in the second game. First game didn't go too well. Got a win in the second game and got 2 second places after that. I bottled one of them. One of them I had a chance for a winning kill and somehow didn't kill him. Just sneaked up on someone on a roof and somehow bottled the kill. By the way, was that Diego's son that just got subbed off? Or is it just his same name? Simeone I'm talking about, of course. Yeah, but we got to make some GTA playlists for sure. Definitely got to play that before the new one comes out. There's his son. I was about to see if I can give memberships, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 3 more days. Algeria trying to get a third. It makes sense. They've gone down a goal twice now. They've had a couple scares. You want to kind of get a third goal just to be safe. Obviously, that pushes Austria out as well, because they would be eliminated if they lose. Maybe if you can get a third, maybe you can hit them on the counter. That's definitely what Austria can do to Algeria, though. I think Giovanni's a forward. The guy came off as a defender. He has 3 sons, all footballers, or one retired became an agent. I see. Two daughters too. Oh, he got busy then. Clearly has good swimmers too. Just looked over at the Jordan game and I see a sub coming on called Jameis. Probably not pronounced like that, but it's famous about with a J. His first name is Amir. Amir Jameis. No? Okay, I'm not funny. I like Kansas City Stadium, it's nice. Even though it's in Kansas City but not in Kansas. Kansas City's in Missouri. It's crazy. If Google AI is correct, I am a little bit more relieved about the England game. Because we're playing a game, well, it's 5 p.m. UK time, but it's midday in Atlanta. I'm just like, I just had to, like, first I Googled Atlanta weather, and I started panicking because it said 34 degrees every day. Then I Googled which World Cup stadiums are air conditioned. And Atlanta's one of them. So, we're not going to sweat, I think. We are going to sweat. just not because of the heat. It says Atlanta, Dallas. I knew Dallas was air conditioned. I knew that. I didn't know about the others. Houston and Vancouver. So 2 of the Texas ones. I've got to check temperature, mate. Do England do well in heat? I don't know. I don't know if we do, mate. So I'm getting Beck sent off. All his sons are begin with G. I see. It's a Kremlin didn't manage Chelsea under Abramovich. Yeah, he would have suited Chelsea very well. But you know, he's done a lot for Atletico. It's impressive to get 2 league titles in that league. Two minutes away from the Champions League as well. They were so close, and Ramos scored that header. Got to another final, lost on penalties, so you know, couldn't get that over the line, but very, very close. Very unlucky, really. We sold our Camels World Cup tickets. What's funny, George? Messi's been on almost 20 minutes and still hasn't scored. What's happening? I remember watching the first half like, oh, Messi would have scored that free kick as well. Messi would have taken that penalty. Messi's got a free kick right now. Oh dear God, George, for flip's sake. And you just had to turn it on Arsenal, didn't you? To be fair, he'd do well at Arsenal, I think. So, oh, Messi has scored. Right. So, I'm sorry, but the keeper should save that. Take nothing away from Messi, but I'm sorry, but you're telling me. I watched it on mute. I'm watching the Algeria Austria game. I look on the left, I see Messi take a free kick, and what on earth was that goalkeeping, bro? Come on now. What's going on there? Jordan's distracted by the stream chat as I can see it again. Like, why is the keeper going that way? You got to cover the side the wall doesn't cover. Like, it doesn't even look like he's going for that side of the goal, and he's just walking the other side. Whatever. I'll tell you what, I'll be very much content when Messi retires from Argentina. I don't have an issue with him. I just don't like Argentina, really. I'd want them to lose every game if Messi wasn't playing for them. Flippin' heck. What did Harry predict? I think I keep I don't screenshot the predictions. I just see them in the morning or in the afternoon or whatever. Then I scroll up when I need to check my own ones as well. But I'm pretty sure two of us had 4-0 and one had 4-1. I'm pretty sure. And I think I had 4-0. I don't know why I don't screenshot it, to be honest, because I check it a couple times. Yeah, you went 4-0. Yeah, Harry went 4-1. Harry went 4-1. They said it can be last night. I did. I did indeed. I was watching the other game, but I had that game as well on the side, muted. Yeah, I agree. Please don't be 4-1. Yeah, he's been reckless, that guy. There's something about Uruguayans in football. I don't know about the people in general, but football. They produce some interesting footballers. We'll say that much. And they also produce some very good, likable footballers too. Like I love Forlan. I like Cavani. Like there are Uruguayans who I really enjoy watching, but they produce some pricks on the football pitch as well. My word. I once thought Suarez was the only one, but no, there's plenty more. Yeah, he wanted to fight the ref, didn't he? $70,000 fans at the Jordan Argentina game. Sell out, apparently. Lucas Torreira. Yeah, I like him, but that's partly because he played for Arsenal. But before he joined Arsenal, I liked him at the World Cup. He was really good that World Cup for Uruguay. They knocked out Portugal that season, that year. I believe it was 2018, that one, I think. I think the rest have been told to limit the bookings. Yeah, I do see multiple refs letting a lot of things go. Which I partly don't mind. Because I prefer not to see players suspended for like quarterfinals, for example, but you know, sometimes yellow is yellow. Ooh, just wide from Argentina. No, it was actually blocked. I don't know if it would have been going in though. You do mine as a card better. You got a bet on corners, mate. Quite a few countries have succeeded off set pieces in this tournament. Austria happy to sit back now. They know. If they concede again, they're out, so a bit more cautious. They're attacking quite a lot most of the game. The way you like to bingo, you might take that advice. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, was that a different mode? I was so confused. I was just like, has Apex changed now? You just respawn until your whole squad dies? That wasn't the normal thing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, oh, why do I keep respawning? Oh, my teammates are alive. That's why I keep respawning. I was like, oh, Apex has changed now. You only lose if your whole team dies at the same time. Wow. I love how you respawn with us with the same guns as well. That's the best part. You don't start again. And at the end you get unlimited bullets or something. Like the very last round. You just want someone what you died with in normal mode, but someone stole stuff in this con. I see. Another update. Alright, both games hit the 90th minute at the same time. See what the added time difference is. Don't know what's happened to that Jordanian player, but he's stretched it off. 4 minutes added in Algeria, Austria, and 5 minutes in the Argentina game. Why is Messi crossing this? Need him to score, mate. Actually, no, we don't. just realised the Harry's prediction. Jordan score first, and then now Argentina score. I want Messi's top scorer record to stand for another World Cup. Mbappe can overtake him next World Cup. I don't want Mbappe overtake him this World Cup. That's why I want Messi to score more goals. He has got Cape Verde next. But if Cape Verde defend for their lives again, then you never know. If they can frustrate Argentina for like 45 minutes, maybe they might be able to frustrate them. I think they'll still lose, but they might limit them with their goals. Man, judging an Mbappe injury? No, thank you, mate. I need him fit until just in case Portugal go through to the semis and play them. I think it's the semis they play them, either that or the quarters. Mbappe's got Sweden. Yeah, don't worry, mate. Isaac scoring 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. They're going to be chasing the game the whole time. And Ousmane Dembele will complete their comeback. Mbappe will get assists instead. No, look, listen. All is well, alright? Sweden will stop it. Yeah, Cape Verde can be quite dodgy, yeah, that is true. I'm a dreamer. Indeed I am. You know, in stoppage time I had 2 correct scores in the Portugal group. And then it was 2-1 to Congo, which I had, and 0-0, which I had. And then both Congo and Colombia scored. I'm just like, oh no. But then Colombia's one was scored offside. Austria out. Austria out. Mahrez may have just knocked Austria out of the World Cup. Now that's... If this stays, that's revenge for 1982. Or was it 86 or 82? I think it was 82. Austria played out a 1-0 loss to West Germany, which knocked out Algeria on goal difference. And that's the reason why we have 2 games at the same time in match day 3. That is literally the reason. The backlash from it made FIFA change the rules. And now Algeria may have knocked Austria out of the World Cup, but Algeria will play Spain. And Iran are still in the World Cup. Unbelievable. You had Algeria to win, right? 2-1. So you'll get at least... You get your 10 points. Yes, shame of Gihon, I believe. When I first saw the name, I thought it was a French name, but no, it's Spanish. But that makes sense. France hosted the World Cup in 1998, not 1982. Oh, Austria. Oh, chance. Really bad shot. Puts it high and wide. Alright, so we've played past the stoppage time, but there was a goal. Maybe there's another minute left, I don't know, but Austria might be out. What an incredible way to win for Algeria, my word. I'm glad there was some drama before the end. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's free. It's free. It's free. What in the Watford Leicester Troydini is this? What's going on, bro? What the flip is that? Austria are in. What the flip? Now Austria are playing Spain. By the way, I don't like how when, you know the three-letter abbreviation for teams, I don't like how Austria's one is AUT. It doesn't make me think of Austria, it makes me think of autism. But that's a different discussion. Flippin' heck. As if we've had 2 stoppage time goals and we're back all square. Flippin' crazy. I don't know what the attendance is, but the fans in that stadium have witnessed history right there. What on earth? I still count it as revenge for Algeria because they've made Austria play Spain anyway. Algeria got a better chance of going through. Switzerland Algeria is a good game. I think that could be quite even. Not based on the first game that Switzerland played, but they've been alright since then. Or the first game Algeria played. Well, Iran are eliminated. I'm sure the American government are happy about that one. But my word, mate. My word. Yeah, pretty much Algeria, as long as they draw, they get the easy draw, yeah. Austria can't get it regardless. Austria can't play with Switzerland. So they're just screwed regardless. They have to play Spain or get knocked out. Algeria get knocked out, or play Switzerland or play Spain. And they literally went from playing Switzerland to playing Spain, playing Switzerland again. Flip it heck. They being touchy. Okay, so I just want to point this out because I think this is quite impressive. There are 54 countries in Africa. 10 qualified for the World Cup. That's almost 20%. Only one of those got eliminated. That was Tunisia. Not too bad. Obviously, a couple were helped by third place finishes, like Algeria and Congo today, but it's quite insane that that's happened. I remember the 2010 South Africa World Cup. I was in year 10 in school when that happened, and like Ghana were the only African team to go through to knockouts. Everyone got eliminated, so it's just like it's good to see them improve, because at some point I want to see a World Cup winner that's not European or South American. I feel like it would be an amazing thing if it happens, and I hope to see it in my lifetime. So it's good to see that both Asian and African teams are getting closer. Guess the US are improving, but obviously they're a bit far off anyway. But yeah, there's improvements in other areas too. I would bring up Australia, but like they play with Asian qualifiers now, so officially they would count as an Asian team. Ironically, but although actually geographically Australia is actually moving towards Asia, as in the country's literally moving north. It's moving very slowly, but at some point in the future it'll be part of Asia anyway. Save it for the group chat so you can steal it. Let's focus on England first. Yeah, I'll be trying to focus when I'm at work. Flippin' heck. I'll be on break during the second half. Gonna take a bit of a later break just so I can catch the ending. But yeah, I'd like to see an African or Asian team win it. And I say African or Asian because like those are the two continents that seem most likely to do it. That's not the big two. But yeah, they're making steps towards it. They got 9 teams in knockouts. A few of them probably go out straight away, but hopefully a few of them at least get to the quarters. See how that goes down. And in terms of the Asian teams, obviously South Korea are out. But hopefully Japan do well. Japan have never won a knockout game. They've never won a knockout game. South Korea reached semi-final in 2002, but Japan have never won a knockout game. Hopefully that changes. They've got Brazil though. That's the only issue. But yeah, the group stages are done. Gonna go record my prediction video, but I believe the bracket is complete. I could go on the BBC website, but I might just see if it's updated on the World Cup website. Yes, it has. Okay. Gonna mute the audios now. So South Africa, Canada. That's at 8 PM tonight. I'm at work anyway. I'm off Monday and Tuesday, so the thing I can watch. So Brazil, Japan at 6 PM. Germany, Paraguay at 9:30. Netherlands, Morocco 2 AM. And then Ivory Coast, Norway 6 PM. France, Sweden 10 PM. Mexico, Ecuador 2 AM. So I can watch all of those except for the first one, which is great. England, Congo at 5 PM, which I'll be working for. Belgium, Senegal at 9 PM. I'll be working for that one. But I'll be able to watch USA, Bosnia at 1 AM. And then Spain, Austria at 8 PM. I'll be missing that one actually. I'll be working. But at midnight, basically as soon as I get home, Portugal, Croatia, followed by Switzerland, Algeria at 4 AM. I think I'm working the following day, but I'm gonna stay up to watch it. I'm gonna commit. It is Friday night anyway. Australia, Egypt at 7 PM. Working. We'll be missing that. Argentina, Cape Verde 11 PM. Could potentially watch the second half, and then I can watch the last one 2:30 AM. Colombia, Ghana. Okay, tasty. And on the same day at 6 PM is the first round of 16 game. So yeah, we'll see how all of that goes down. It's round of 16. The time 6 PM, 10 PM, 9 PM, 1 AM, 8 PM, 1 AM, 5 PM, 9 PM. Okay, so there's only one game starting after 10 PM in the round of 16. Quarterfinal 9 PM, 8 PM, 10 PM, 2 AM. Nice 2 AM game. Definitely, I can definitely watch that whether I'm off or not. Semis 8 PM, 8 PM. Third place match 10 PM, and final 8 PM. So you know it gets easier for Europe towards the end. You've had too many. That could mean many things, mate. That could mean many things. But what I would say is quit the Stella and start the Copperberg. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I shall be back for the second knockout game, not the first. But there will be a prediction video up, hopefully today, if I'm alive to upload it. Goodbye.